The Valkyrie Archer II gently touched down on the landing pad of its newly assigned outpost, forward operating base Konrad 73 on the agroplanet Fertiliax. Captain Knable and Lieutenant Molina, newly assigned members of the renowned 132nd Striking Hawks, disembarked to an atmosphere that seemed to hum with excitement, a stark contrast to the typical remote world posting. Voss, a tall and weathered figure with a noticeable lack of enthusiasm, awaited them. As Knable approached, Voss extended a firm handshake. "Captain Knable, pleasure to have you on board the 132nd. We're honored to have an ace such as yourself." As Knable shook his hand, he winced inside a bit, as this theater commander had not yet realized the name of the base matches his own name. Those jokes always came, and Knable would give up a week's rations simply so he could hear a new one. Collecting himself, Knable replied, "Thank you, Commander. We're here to serve and secure." Voss nodded approvingly at Knable, but his eyes couldn't help but shift towards Molina, who was eyeing the surroundings with a casual air. "Lieutenant Dracaris, I assume. The pleasure is mine," Voss greeted, the hesitancy in his voice betraying his reservations. Molina, unfazed, offered a smirk. "You assume right, Commander. I heard you were expecting us, and by us I mean all of Archer 2, not just Captain Knable here. Oh, and I go by Lieutenant Molina, or LT Mal if we bonded." Voss raised an eyebrow. "Very well, as you wish. The 132nd may be known for its strategic brilliance, disciplined approach, and well, we're just not accustomed to dealing with, varied personalities." Molina chuckled loudly. "Varied? I've been called a lot of things, but that's the first time I've heard it put quite that way." As they walked toward the base's command center, Voss couldn't help but express his reservations. "Captain Knable, your reputation precedes you. The 132nd will gladly count you as an asset, but I must admit, Lieutenant Molina, your history has me concerned." Knable, keen as always, interjected loud enough for Lieutenant Molina to hear. "Commander, Lieutenant Molina is an integral part of our bird. Her personality, while unconventional, has proven very effective." Molina added with a sly grin, "Don't worry, Commander. I've got a charm that grows on people. I'm sure you'll be calling me LT Mal in no time." Voss, visibly shaken by the double entendre, simply coughed and rushed ahead of the wee group. As they entered the command center, Voss sighed heavily, realizing that the 132nd Striking Hawks had brought on not only strategic brilliance, but also an exceptional dose of unpredictability. Throughout the day, Molina's brash and irreverent attitude clashed with Voss's more reserved demeanor. Despite the clashing personalities, Knable remained the ardent mediator between the two. Later, as Knable and Molina settled into their quarters, Molina couldn't resist a comment. "Well, Captain K, seems like our new commander isn't throwing a welcome party for yours truly." Knable chuckled. "Give it time, Molina. Voss is a by-the-book commander, but he'll come around once he sees what we bring to the table." Molina grinned. "Guess I'll have to charm him into loving me, won't I?" Knable, with a sharp smirk, replied, "Good luck with that, Lieutenant. But remember, actions speak louder than charm." Molina chortled, Yeah, we'll really be birds of a feather, won't we?" And so, within the confines of FOB Konrad 73, on the distant planet Fertiliax, Captain Knable and Lieutenant Molina navigated the delicate balance of earning their commander's trust. The 132nd Striking Hawks had indeed brought a unique touch to the remote outpost in the vast universe.
The Emperor wishes you a lovely day.